30 seconds.
Okay. Damn. We looking real good out here, man.
No doubt.
Bunch of those carbon fiber is... Whew.
Yeah, it is. S.O.G.
We got round 6 at West Coast Arena. We got OG as our cone car. Did you drop the link?
I did drop the link.
All right, big bet.
So here's the line, right? Outside, 1.
Coming around this wall, you're going to be going pretty close to that wall. Try not to hit the wall. Obviously, you're going to come off right at that patch on the ground. You've got a touch and go right there at that white line. Another inside touch and go. Starting at that red sign, you've got a outside zone all the way to the end of the tires. You come around, you see this little T on the ground with the 2 white lines. It's another touch and go. Please do not drop tires on that. And then another touch and go right there. And then you've got a outside zone on this white and black or white and red wall. Then you've got another inside clip right here. And then you make sure you don't touch that white line. Ending is at the C. Hoping to see a lot of really fire runs. I know I've seen a bunch of people practicing this line, and they've been really tight, really close, really good runs. I'm excited.
Same. Been practicing with quite a few guys, man. I think most of the people that are going to show up here tonight are going to give us a fucking show.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Man, you're getting a little close.
A little bit. There's the Discords, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to compete in one of these competitions, join that Discord right there. React to the rules. You'll be given a role which will allow you to register for our future comps. This is round 6. We have 10 rounds every season, so there's 4 rounds left if you want to get in on it.
By the way, all you've got to do to get into the championship after round 10 is just win one of our comps, and you'll be registered automatically for that spot in the finals, quote unquote, for the championship.
Agreed. Here comes our first 2 competitors right here.
We got Spartan. We got the Mr. Spartan Lord. And Mr. No Name. He ain't got no name for me.
He does not have a name. How weird. He should be on your bracket. Who you got up? I think that's Venturi. Viaturi.
All right, give me a second. I'm pulling up the bracket. Yeah, we've got... No, it's Astronautic.
Astronautic.
With a fire S15.
No doubt.
Spartan's going to try to give him a run for his money, man.
Spartan ain't no joke. You got to bring it against that guy.
That underglow is sick.
Yeah, you don't get to see that often, though.
No, me being on console, I don't get to see it.
No.
I think this one's going to be a really good battle. It's going to be, I'm ready. I'm ready to watch this. That burner is not no joke, though. So, he's going to have to try to run it as quick as he can to get away from that burner. One thing I want to say, though, when you're coming into that first initiation, I like to see a very nice flick into the initiation. Not a super slow.
There we go.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
As they send it. Coming into initiation. Spartan is right on the door. They're riding that wall. Wall tap.
No.
That is unfortunate.
That is very unfortunate. Got to be careful. That wall is aggressive.
Spartan does not have to finish his run because he was in the chase position, which is going to be an incomplete run from Astronautic? Yeah.
Astronautic. OG needs to move.
I think it's I don't know. Need to make sure that OG needs to move as the cone car because he will be in the way. But if OG is in the way for a run, we will just restart the run.
That's right. Get it in the right gear. Uh-oh.
Be a
Got to
restart. Should be calling them back. I guess we're sending it.
That's what it looks like.
Spartan with a nice 2-car gap on Astronautic. Spartan deep on those clips right there. He's coming into this outside zone. Looking pretty freaking good, man.
Yeah, Spartan no play.
Let's see. He's looking really good on these touch and goes. I think he could have been a little bit deeper on that one. Comes to this wall. A little wall tap from Spartan. Not enough to mess with his line at all. Coming to the C. It's a pretty good run.
I agree.
Did OG move?
He did not.
He did not move.
Nope.
Okay, hold on.
Yep, might want to give OG a quick holler and let him know that he needs to take a step. I feel like they just took a free run.
Give me a second.
Should have been a full reset.
OG. I think we got everything situated.
Yeah. Yeah, they just got a little free run there, I guess.
There we go. That's what I like to see from Spartan coming into that touch and go. I want to see it that deep when it comes into that touch and go.
Yeah, it's real touchy right there, man. You slide up there just a little bit too much, and that banking puts you on your ass.
It's a pretty good battle, except for the wall touch by Astronautic. I think that nerves got to him a little bit, or it could have just been the wall monster came out and grabbed him.
Could
I
be
know
that.
I know that happens to me quite a bit.
That is a fire-ass livery, though. Look at it.
It is pretty sick. Really like the pink and purple flames, or is that flames or is that tears? I can't really
Looks
tell.
like tears to me. Maybe not. No, it's like the tribal flames.
They're going to be going with Spartan with the dub, obviously due to Astronautic's DQ on his lead run. I think Spartan could have been a little tighter on that touch and go on the bank,
Yeah, I agree.
but that second touch and go on his last run was perfect.
Yeah, it's a real fine line right there, man.
But unfortunately, Astronautic, he did incomplete on his run. Other than that, I don't really have anything to complain about other than I think Astronautic's his chase could have been a little bit closer. But other than that, it was a pretty good run on Spartan's behalf.
Yeah. He'll tighten up as the night goes along.
Oh, for sure.
All these guys do. When you start weeding guys out, everybody gets a few extra. They get those jitters out of the way, and they start getting some legit runs in. Spartan moves on.
So up next, we have myself and Pay.
Yourself and Pay.
Yep.
All right. Get up there, son. Is Pay going to join us? Yeah, I guess S.O.G got him coming. There was a little bit of a lag spike. I feel like Pay's in the room. There he is. Come on around, my guy. I like that black and green. I wouldn't run it, but it does look good. There we go. Races over here, homie. CarX doing what CarX does. This fella's going to be running an electric vehicle. Send it. Oh, he's gapping him pretty heavy. There we go. Now he closes in some. Man, he just can't keep up. Oh no, a little touch there. That is thoroughly unfortunate. That was a hell of a lead right up until the very end. Let's see if Pay can throw down a fat lead. Blue is not letting him get away at all. Right on the doors. Not a bad lead. Not a bad lead at all. Hell of a chase, though. All comes down to what the judges saw. Unfortunately, I do not have an ear in the judges. Looks like Blue's going to take it. I did get word that Pay dropped 2 tires. I'm not exactly sure where, but that's the judge's call at this point. It's one of the great things about having this particular stream that you're watching right now. This does have full replays, so you can always go back and watch your run. And if you have a disagreement, you're always welcome to bring that to the judge's attention after the competition. It's always reviewable.
All right, boys, I am back.
Welcome back. Not a bad run there, man.
Had to make a kind of had a butt clenching moment when I tapped that that wall, but that was a great. It was a pretty damn good lead by Pay.
Yeah, man, he was pretty smooth through there. I didn't see the 2 tire drop, but flying the drone, it makes it a little bit difficult for me to catch all the little nuances.
Well, I did catch 1 tire drop when he was coming across the bank on that little touch and go, and I think he dropped 1 more on the other touch and go, which would mean that it would be 2 tire drops, which would mean that it is a DQ.
Disqualification. It is that. It can be that simple.
Well, it's. I had a DQ on my lead run also, so I'm assuming that they went off of the chase.
That would be my guess. Yeah, your proximity was significantly better. Who do we got here?
We've got TV and I think a Scooby.
Scooby and
Yep, Scooby and TV. Let's see what they got. It's a amazing 370Z coming into initiation. Really good proximity. Looking really good. Coming across that wall, coming into outer zone. I couldn't tell if he dropped the tire there or not.
I didn't see it. It doesn't mean it wasn't there.
Coming into that outside zone. Really good filling out that zone by Scooby. Really good on that touch and go. Always really shallow. Coming to that wall. Really good proximity. Really good proximity coming into the final stretch.
Ooh,
That
nice.
proximity was really good from KTV. I'm just going to call him KTV. You know?
Yeah, those two fellows right there came to race, didn't
Unfortunately, Scooby did miss that touch and go right there at the corner.
they? Yeah, that one's kind of difficult. What's funny is running this myself. If you line up and touch it the way you're supposed to, it does set you up quite nice to hit that last outer.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
O.G is lined up and ready.
That carbon fiber is really good. It looks really amazing.
That's tight, yeah.
See if KTV can bring to the table what he did in the chase position to the lead. Hits all the clips, you know, nice flicky initiation. As they're getting ready to go.
Give us the lights, boys. There it is.
As they're coming up to initiation right now.
Nice snap by both of them.
There Scooby is getting right in there on that door. That's what I really like to see. Coming into outside zone, not a tire drop, really deep in those two zones right there, which is what I really like to see. Riding that wall basically perfectly, man.
Oh,
two
that's
tires,
unfortunate.
2 tires and a missed. That is unfortunately going to be a incomplete lead.
That's what I would assume, yes, sir. Hey, he caught another one right before he finished.
Yeah. They looked really good.
All right, so now it's in the judges' hands. They've done all that they can do at this point. That livery is so clean, though. Look at it.
They're going to be giving it to Scooby
That makes the
due
most
to
sense.
the 2 tire drops on that bank. This is a really good battle by both of them. I think if Scooby wants to go deep, he's got to get it figured out on that touch and go.
Yep.
Right out there because he was a
Got to
little
push
shallow.
out just a little bit more.
Other than that, great proximity from both of them. It was really just spot on. Up next, we're gonna have Wolfie and Viaturi up next after this run.
100% we're pronouncing that guy's name wrong.
Yeah, probably. I even he was just telling me when we did the East Togue the Togue comp, he was like, "Hey man, just call me CLB."
Oh, okay.
I was like, "That's easy enough, man."
Why don't you make that your name then, if that's what you want people to call you?
Facts. Oh, what the? Here we go. Shouts out to everybody that came out and is watching the stream.
No doubt.
It's much appreciated, and I appreciate all the drivers that came out today to run this comp and taking time out of your Saturday to just hang out and chill with us.
Yeah, that's a big deal, man. These S.O.G comps wouldn't be anything if we didn't have any participants, right?
Exactly. I've always liked those headlights on the Hunter. The LED headlights, they kind of look badass.
The first time I saw them, look at this British flag in the back corner. That is clean as shit.
CLB out here representing. Wolfie and the nice S15 livery. Man, these are 2 really badass liveries right next to each other.
Yep. If they race as good as they put a livery together, we got a battle on our hands here.
O.G going the wrong way.
Yep. Backing up, son.
Come from the cone car. Nice initiation. Could have been a little bit more flicky if.
Yep.
But really good proximity. I really like that coming into outside zone 2. Nice and deep inside
Clean on
zone
both
1.
of those. Filling this outside zone right here is a little bit of a challenge.
Oh, yeah. And he made easy work of it. Nice on that touch and go. Could have been a little bit deeper on that one, but I'm no picky one. Coming into that inside clip.
Man, it's runs like that I'm glad I'm not judging.
Oh, yeah, that was close. That was a close run. Only thing that I saw was that one touch and go. He could have been a little bit deeper on, but other than that was basically perfect.
Yeah. A lot of times, listening to the judges in competitions past, a lot of times it does come down to just those little bitty things, man. You feel like you ran a perfect line, but when you got the drone right above you, there's no hiding anything.
Oh, yeah. We've got CLB coming in with a nice little initiation. Wolfie losing a little bit of proximity, but regaining it. Could have been a tad bit deeper on those two clips right there from CLB. Riding that line pretty good. Coming into the touch and goes.
Clean.
Close. That was nice. Two nice touch and goes coming into this outside zone on this wall. Really good proximity. Really good proximity. I think, to be fair though, I think he could match his angle a little bit better because he is kind of coming in at a V if you watch him.
A little bit, yeah.
But
yeah, his mimic is not quite as good as CLB's was. But I wouldn't be shocked if this goes OMT, to be honest with you. Those are some clean-ass liveries, though, man.
So, I got the judge's result.
Yep.
It's going to be going to CLB due to a tire drop on Wolfie. It was very, very
That's all
close.
It takes, man. Just one tire.
Even from experience, I mean, I run these comps every week. Like, I'm always out there competing. I know from experience that it can come down to just a tire drop.
Yep. That's all it takes, man.
Two really good runs, though. That was close.
Wolfie might get a honorable mention for that livery, though.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Got to be every bit. He used up all 200 layers on that one.
Oh, 100%, man. Doing these layers on console is the whole 200 layer limit is really not. It's not it. If we had 300, then I think it would be fine.
He did the work on the inside too.
Did you really?
Oh yeah, look at that.
Man.
He didn't leave anything basic. It's so funny sometimes you see a lot of these guys. They got a clean ass livery on the outside and everything on the inside stock is full. They think they put on them dark ass windows, and I can't get in there, but they are wrong.
Is his stock?
Nah.
Yeah, man. So, with that being said, up next we've got Spooky and Sturdy Clap.
Sturdy Clap.
Sturdy Clap. That's a pretty good name, man.
Supposed to be, who is this right here?
That is Hert's
Sturdy?
teammate. Our judge's teammate. Two really badass liveries. I really do like their team livery.
That is pretty clean. That fitment is right on point, too.
Yeah, man. Spooky out here in the badass S15, my fault. I see him running that car almost every day. And
Not real sure why these two dudes are still sitting in the lobby. They need to go.
I think we're just waiting on OG now to announce it to the drivers.
Got you.
I gotta straighten myself out. I'm a little crooked. Crooked. I really do appreciate Powder and Herb stepping in, kind of last minute.
Yep, they did show up, man. You can kind of count on those dudes. We had some of the other senior leadership here on the team had some family obligations this weekend. It's nice to have relationships with other teams that can come in here and help us out on these competitions.
Oh, we might have to get... Never mind, he's gone.
They're gone.
Let's see what
We got the
Spooky's
lights.
got. Spooky and Sturdy Clap.
I don't know if Spooky could have found a taller spoiler or not, but
Yeah, I know, right?
we certainly tried.
It's riding that wall really
He's
well,
like,
I
can we
think.
make it 3 feet tall, please?
Can I get the one that goes to the moon, please? I think Spooky could have been a little bit tighter on that outside touch and go right off the wall. really good on that wall right there. Really nice in the outside zone. Fills that zone really well. Man.
Oh, Lord.
No.
Unfortunate. That was a hell of a chase right up until then.
Well, no, Spooky hit the wall also.
Did he?
Spooky tapped the wall and it messed with his line a little bit.
It's one of those things, man, when you're flying this drone, like I'm doing everything I can to keep everything in frame so the judges can have the best view that they can have, and sometimes you miss little stuff like that.
Yeah, and I think Spooky led him into that wall. See if they can rebound on this run. Really good proximity from Spooky. Man, he's door to door. And he's kind of scooting up a little. He's kind of creeping up on him. There he goes. He's back online. I think that he could have been a little bit tighter on that.
Got in the zone a little late right there.
He is he's missed that zone, missed that one.
What is going on?
There he goes. He gets back online and gets back into that zone, fills it out. Pretty good run.
Nice. There we go, boys. Get over here in front of the judges and let's talk about it. Who is it going to be? I kind of like it. Normally, I sit in there with the judges when I'm doing the drone. It's kind of nice to have it be a surprise.
Yeah.
Oh, did he leave the lobby?
Yeah, I think I did. I think the dub is going to go to Sturdy because I think Spooky led him into that wall a little bit. Because if you did watch on Spooky's lead, he did kind of hit the wall first and it kind of straightened him out a little bit.
Gotcha.
Which I think it's a good call on the judges, which would be an incomplete on Spooky's lead.
Wow.
But Sturdy did not incomplete. He didn't drop 2 tires.
Okay.
He didn't spin out. He didn't hit a wall. So Sturdy's going to get the dub on that one.
Right on. Who's up now?
It is Biscuit and Sub.
Oh, so 2 teammates going after each other.
I don't know about you, but I think an S.O.G guy's going to win this one.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think that's a pretty safe bet. Man, coming in with a little flare.
Yeah, man. Sub's first comp back.
That was Biscuit.
Oh, that was Biscuit? Yeah, this is Sub's first comp back.
Yeah, we ain't seen Sub in a little while.
It's good to see him now, though. As they're coming to initiation. Nice little initiation from Biscuit. Sub trying to regain that proximity that he lost right on initiation. Could have been a little bit deeper on that outside touch and go. Did pretty good on the inside touch and go. Nice on that outside wall. Sub's keeping some pretty safe proximity.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He's staying back, but he's staying consistent.
Oh no, Sub.
The wall monster got him.
Yep. He did tap Biscuit, but it did not mess with his line at all, so it's fine.
Did you see me almost lose it back there? Nice little recovery with the spin around, eh?
Oh yeah. They're coming up to the run up to initiation. Sub a little slow initiation.
Yep, I agree.
He is dragging that wall. Biscuit could have a little bit of a little bit better proximity. He's got about a car between him and Sub. Coming around to the next touch and go. Pretty good by Sub. Coming into that outside zone.
Oh, man, that wall monster was not fucking around tonight.
Honestly.
Oh, no.
And then 2 right on the end before the finish
right on
line.
the end, yep. Sub dipped. I think he knew. Sub left the lobby right away. I think he knew what was coming.
So the judges are going to say that it is going to be a one more time.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Somebody needs to get Sub back in here then.
We just need to get Sub back in here because we got an OMT. It is a unanimous vote.
Unanimous vote. Nice. I hear tires. Nope, that is not sub. Unless they change cars.
Yeah, we just need sub back in the lobby. They're going to go with an OMT. I did see a couple of mistakes from both drivers, which I think personally could have led me to a vote of an OMT, but
Right on.
I'm not one of the
I
judges.
could have seen it going to Biscuit, but if they want to run OMT, that's the judge's decision. We
Yes,
gotta
sir.
respect that.
We need Ion out of here so we can try to keep lag down to a minimum.
Agreed.
Oh shit. There we go. Getting them lined up. Oh, Spartan. Or not Spartan, Powder going all the way up to accidentally reset.
Must have bumped his controller.
Yep. I know that I personally bumped my controller a little bit here and there. Does sub have red lights?
Yes, it does.
That's pretty sick.
That's pretty fun.
On this OMT, we got Biscuit leading. Nice initiation, nice proximity from sub. He's looking really good. A little wall tap by Biscuit kind of altered his line a little bit. Oh no, he's losing it. Yeah, he lost it. I hate to say it, but that was all Biscuit.
It sure looked like it. It, was like
It
the ball
looked-
reached
it
out
looked-
there and grabbed a hold of him for a second.
Yeah, man's lost all grip whatsoever and spun him out.
It happens, man.
It happens to me all the time, man.
Sub just needs a good clean run here. Can't have to do anything fancy if I'm not mistaken. Oh Lord.
That's a double DQ on lead. Man, sub is deep on that touch and go.
Yeah, he was. That section right there, I don't know if you could run it any better, to be honest with you.
No, not at all. It's perfect, but it's all going to come down to the judges.
A little bit of a lag right there at the end.
So,
All right.
so due to a little bit of confusion, they're going to run another OMT.
Yep, had to dig into the rule book just for a second to make sure we're calling it straight.
Yep. Double OMT, which means that this one is going to be a, well, it's fight to the death, if that makes sense.
Okay.
First one to mess up, well, it's not first one to mess up. Whoever runs the best run, they have to judge it on the run. They got to pick it apart.
All right. Seems like something they should be doing anyways, right?
Exactly.
There's the lights. Let's go.
No matter what happens, we will be getting a winner after this one. No more OMTs. Nice proximity from Sub. It's one thing I do like about driving with Sub is he's always got really good proximity when he's chasing you. Nice transition to that outside zone. I think Biscuit could be a little bit deeper. Nice on those touch and goes right there, just to get your bumper on it.
It's almost like
Really
they know
good proximity.
This is their comp right here, man. Bro, that was a good run.
That was great. I want to see on Sub's lead a little flickier initiation.
Yeah. Why are they parking up?
Oh, on a double D or on a double DQ or like a double.
OMT?
Yeah, that's the word. You only go on one run.
Oh, okay. So how do they?
That's why I say it's like a fight to the death.
So I'm assuming they go back to whoever the original lead driver was. They just go back to that guy leads in that situation.
No, they just go off of this run.
I understand that, but like you have your initial bracket, right?
Yeah.
So you run, and then there's an OMT. So you run again, and then there's this.
They just go back to
How do
whoever
they
started out
determine-
leading.
There you go. That's what I was getting at. Yeah.
So, in the bracket, Biscuit is first.
All right.
I think the dub is going to go to Sub due to a little bit
Proximity?
not deep in zones from Biscuit, but his proximity was insane.
Sub with the new S.O.G. One of the new ones.
One of the new ones.
Our man Crispy put that together. Pretty damn fire, you ask me. Biscuit running the classic X. Camo
Classic
X.
X.
All right, so who we got now?
We have OG and Ion.
All right. Ion. OG being our normal cone car, being as how he's running in this competition, switching out with blue real quick.
Alrighty. Can I get a flash for drivers ready? 3, 2, 1, send it.
Oh, whoa. I don't know what OG was doing right there.
Both of y'all scoot up just a little bit for me. Alright, drivers ready? 3, 2, 1.
Hopefully you can hear a little bit of the behind the scenes, what the drivers hear when they're getting ready to start their runs. Ooh, a little bit of a lag spike for me anyways. They kind of leaped ahead. Dragging the wall, OG. Leave some paint out there for the rest of us, would you? Oh no. I don't have to go back and look at that, but he dropped a couple of tires, I believe, right before the finish.
Drivers ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
like OG's having some connection issues, or I am one or the other. I don't know if that was lag for them, but it was certainly lag for me. They don't seem to be affected by it, so maybe it's just on my end. But they're using up the entirety of the zones. Pretty good runs from both of them.
All right, your boy's back. Back from the dead.
Back from the dead. You gonna park up? I
Maybe.
guess you might want to wait and just
Yeah, just in case they do say OMT.
Yeah, I feel like I was having some desync issues there. It didn't seem to bother them in their runs, but it sure looked like it did to me.
OG had a little bit of a...
Judge is trying to clarify why we had that restart on the very first run. Word is that OG had a little bit of a lag spike, caused him to launch out there a little bit. It's one of the things I really like about the way we judge the S.O.G competitions is you know you're going to get a fair shot, man. There are no favorites played here whatsoever. I can promise you that.
The win is going to go to OG.
All right.
Due to the they didn't have as good proximity on initiation. Ion had a little bit better, or no, OG had a little bit better proximity on initiation through that first zone.
Right on. It's only going to get harder for these judges as the rounds go along. You start weeding it down to that top 6, top 8. It's really going to come down to some nitpicking.
Yes, sir.
But like I was just saying, you gotta believe that. I mean, I sit in these judges' voice chats while they're putting this together, and they really do pick it apart. They try to find and give the most fair and honest answer that they can give.
Up next, we're gonna have Ayler and Jen.
I haven't seen Ayler in a little while. Seems like he's been absent a little bit.
Alright, I might come over there and park up finally.
Well, yeah, I haven't seen Ayler in a little while.
Damn, man, I'm having a hard time parking up.
Struggle busing, huh? This man brought an egg.
This one's going to be a pretty good battle because we got Ayler and Jin. Ayler is going to be leading first. Ayler in the nice, in the James Dean S15. That is a badass workhouse livery. Then Jin in the egg.
Gin and the egg. It's like it's. Can't wait for Easter to show up. They need a backup. There you go.
Yeah, hey, too close.
I have ran with him in that little egg, and that egg's pretty sporty, man.
Yeah, I know, man.
Get it. Oh no, we got
Oh, that was close.
electric vehicles. Nothing but tire screeching, gear shifting.
Ayler looking pretty good on that zone. I think he could be a little bit deeper, but Jin has no proximity.
None.
Starting to get it back, so it's okay.
It's almost like he's doing this shit first person. Oh, there it is.
Oh, a
All
little
the way
door
there.
tap. Didn't mess with his line at all, though. Ayler misses that
missed that
touch and go. Could have been a little bit deeper and hit that touch and go. It's looking pretty good coming into this last clip, and then missed the clip. Just needs a little bit of cleaning up from Ayler. I think Jin could have had a little bit better proximity.
Agreed. Yeah, that first half of that run, he was at least a car and a half gap back.
See what Jin can do in the lead position. Jin taking off.
He said, I'm gone.
Coming to this first outside zone, he's looking pretty good. I think Ayler could kind of clear up that little gap between them. Nice. That's what I like to see on those two touch and goes right there. That's basically perfect. Oh man, looking real good on those touch and goes. Could have been a little bit deeper, but it's okay. Ayler's got pretty good proximity coming through here. I was close.
Yeah, it was real close. Man. That was fun. I don't know what he's doing in this Hot Wheel, but he seems to know how to drive it.
The dub's going to go to Jin because he filled out all of his zones a little bit better than Ayler, and he did have that little fall off in his proximity, but I think they went all on that lead run because I guess they had pretty similar proximity when it came to their chases, but just Ayler just missed a few clips.
Makes sense. Like I said, it's been a little while since we've seen Ayler. I think he's been busy with life, and maybe he hasn't had as much time to be in game and practice. And they can show up in a comp real easy. Got a battle for you right here, right now. Blue and Spartan. Both of them previous champions here. The S.O.G Drift Championship. Teammates now. Spartan decided to join up. Mr. Spartan Lord has popped into the lobby. Come on over here, fella. Do a little racing. All right. Spartan found first gear. Blue gonna be chasing Spartan here first off. This should be a fucking banger, everybody. Here we go. Spartan taking up a whole zone. Very well done, fellas. That was a hell of a lead by Spartan. Blue not leaving him any room to fuck around, though. Let's see what Blue's got for him. Spartan sitting right on his door. I don't think it gets any cleaner right through that section. Little tap from Spartan didn't seem to affect Blue's line at all. Blue said he's going to fill up the entire zone just like Spartan did. Uh-oh. Well, that one just keeps wanting to reach out and grab Blue. That last inside. It's in the judge's hands. I feel like this could go OMT if it was up to me. Spartan on his run, that touch and go right at the bank. He kind of slid over that just a hair. Blue tapping the last inside clip. Might be the equalizer. I'll have to wait and see what the judges say. Quick shout out to Spartan, just so everybody knows. He's not in a full team livery on his car. That man has some personal stuff going on. He has communicated that to the team. He's been given a pass to not have to be in full livery at these things. Looks like it has come down to Spartan. Going to take the W on that one. All right, up next. Up next is, man, I can't remember these guys. That's Spooky and, man,
I guess we're not getting a reason on that last run.
Oh, it'll come through eventually.
Perhaps.
Who are these two guys? I can't remember. Spooky and...
It's CLB and Spooky.
CLB and Spooky. That's right. Yep, if I had to guess, Blue, the only thing that would have been a pinch right there is the tap right there on that last inside clip. That's really the only difference that I saw. Y'all's proximity was very similar. I don't have any audio right now in front of me.
Neither do
Good
I.
grief. They're tight.
I don't know if he had contact that put him into that wall or not. Saved it. A little tire drop on that.
Yep. Filling that zone all the way through. Ooh, he got pushed out right there, I believe, right there at the end. Spooky did. Don't know that would count against him. Should have game audio.
There we go. Now we have game audio.
Yeah, pulled the wrong slider. Would have done it.
Very little proximity
Yeah, that gap right there, man. You gotta suck that up. Especially when the guy that was chasing you was just, I mean, he's basically pushing you down the track. So that guy's name is CLB.
Yeah, and the green Hunter, that's CLB.
Spooky found proximity just then. Right on. Good runs, boys. I don't know why we got all these cars sitting out here randomly. Spooky and COB, y'all's fates are in the judge's hands now. Man, they must be picking this one apart. Taking them a second. Oh, shit. Spooky turned his lights on for us.
I completely forgot that Spooky was on PC.
Oh, yeah.
I thought he was on Xbox.
Man, he's hooked me up recently with some of the livery swaps.
He's a super cool dude, but the dub's going to go to CLB.
Right on.
I quite didn't hear the reason. That's my fault.
So long as they know, that's all that matters. CLB, huh? Man, there is something to be said about just a clean livery. Something that's not too busy. Are they aware? CLB aware that he won? Sure hope so.
Yeah, we're just waiting on OG, I guess. Just making sure.
CLB's parking up for some reason, not real sure why.
Up next, we got Sturdy Clap and Sub.
Sturdy Clap. Is this going to bring us down to our final two?
No, it brings us to the final four.
Okay. Who you say we got Sub and who?
Sub and Sturdy Clap.
Sturdy Clap, that's right. There's Sturdy. Looks like he popped in just now.
There we go. He hopped out. We're good. Sturdy Clap will be leading.
Assuming he decides to find first gear. He's just parked over there. He's hanging out.
Man, he's
Okay.
just chilling.
Like, I'll get there when I get there. Here he comes. Okay. Should have a race on our hands now.
See how this goes.
I wanted that number, but Sub already had it.
47?
Yeah, Agent 47 from Hitman. I wanted it so bad.
As they're coming to initiation. Man, he is deep in that zone. Very good procs from Sub. real nice.
Reeled him in, yep, I agree. Could have went a little deeper on that touch and go. Same there.
Completely missed that touch and go.
Yep. And he dropped a tire right before the finish.
Sub looking pretty good in the chase position out there.
Yep, he runs a nice clean lead. Might go his way.
Big might.
Big might.
Big might. As they're going.
Snap.
Could have been a little bit quicker on the initiation, a little snappier.
Yeah, that proximity ain't going to get it, though.
Wow.
Seems to be like a recurring theme here most of tonight. It's like they gain good proximity right about here, yeah.
Yeah, and then they usually keep it for the rest of the run.
Typically.
Wow.
Nice touch and go. Ooh, little
a
over
little
on
tire
that one.
drop on that one.
Little rub didn't seem to affect him. Kept it in. That might be the difference right there. I feel like they both had, well, like sub dropped one tire and what's this guy's name again? Sturdy missed
Clap.
one altogether, so those two might wash, but sub didn't cross the line coming to the finish, so that might be enough to give it to him. That's just one's man opinion. They don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
They're going to rerun Sub's lead.
Rerun his lead. They have some lag on their end.
Yep.
That makes sense.
From what I've heard, that it was a little bit of lag on their end.
All right. Yep, that's funny, man. It's one of the reasons why most of our judges try to judge strictly off of this particular stream. It's always a good thing for the guys to come in and say, hey, I had lag on my end right away. You bring that up to the judges, and they'll take it into account, maybe do a rerun. Otherwise, they're going to judge off of these streams, and those are going to be final decisions.
Getting ready to go here now.
Send it. One of the car, I got at least some sort of fucking sound out of them.
I think Sub's playing it a little safe on his lead. Could throw a little bit more angle.
Yeah, that's a pretty clean run so far.
Man, he's just hitting those touch and goes really good.
Yep.
Coming to the end now. There we go. Really good run.
Good clean run on my end. No lag here. So if they don't have any issues to report, should have a pretty good decision here pretty quick.
Dub's going to go to Sub.
Makes sense to me. How many runs we got left? That was sub 1, 2,
5 total runs left.
All right. Man, that's going to be pretty efficient starting at 6. It's 5 after 7 now. It's really about 5 minutes after 6 when we sent the first two cars. Blue can step over and do some cone carring real quick. OG's making sure his tires are good and warm. It's a very effective strategy on a video game where physics are not real. The egg is back, ladies and gentlemen. Send it. Jen's going to get a little bit better proximity. There he comes. Nice, falling back again. OG just hitting all the points. A little short on that touch and go. Only filled about half of that last outside zone. But other than that, pretty damn clean.
Driver's ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
Or not.
Driver's ready.
They are ready.
1, go.
Shoot. Oh, OG said, nope, I wasn't ready. Don't know why. Jen says he's going to take advantage of it and go ahead and run. Oh, man, he's going to get grass all over his tires. He's going to be super slick. All right, must have had a little bit of a Discord disconnect.
3, 2.
OG's ready now. Here we go. Oh, nice entry. Tap there. Good luck, judges. Do not envy your position whatsoever.
Doug goes to OG. OG had better proximity and Jen dropping.
All right, OG moves on. Cone Car going to end up taking this thing, man.
I'm out here just throwing my phone, man.
Yeah, it's just a phone. Who cares? You can get out of Jen or OG's way or no?
If I can get this bracket updated, you wanna
I want you to do all the things all the time. That was a pretty efficient parking there.
I know.
Pretty efficient. Who do we got up now? That's Spartan and Viaturi. If I can see your bracket from here, Spartan and Viaturi. Again, I'm sure I'm
Spartan and Viaturi.
butchering that fucking name, no doubt. Viaturi is the one that likes to be called CLB.
Yep.
There he is. Yeah, the green car. Makes sense. Spartan says he's ready.
This is the
CLB gets
beginning.
done back warming up his tires. Hopefully we can get it going here.
This is the beginning of the Final Four.
Final four.
Whoever loses needs to stick around for the third place run.
All right. Somebody just randomly popping into the lobby. That's cool.
No, Herp reset.
My God, that dude can't keep resetting.
I know, right?
Drivers are ready.
Let's see how this goes.
And here we go.
Spartan. Little contact from CLB, but I don't think I messed with him at all.
Didn't seem to.
Spartan just riding that wall. Wow. Spartan looking really good in that lead position right now. Man, he is filling out.
Whew.
Ooh, that was close.
Yeah, he might have actually just hinted at one of them dropping there. I should really get right up on top of that a little bit better. Make it easier to see. Oh! Oh, and Spartan drops one tire right before the finish. All right, let's see what CLB can do with his lead. Go.
Initiation. Spartan kind of falling off a little bit.
Yeah, he's going to have to pick that up. Right about now seems a good time to do that.
Looks like he dropped one on that outside clip.
I believe you are correct.
And Spartan putting the pressure on.
But I believe he missed both of those touch and goes.
Oh, a little contact from Spartan.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
They're going to run that back due to Viaturi or CLB. His incomplete on chase. And Spartan with the contact, so it's going to go to an OMT.
All right. I ain't gonna be mad at watching these two guys do it again. That's free racing right there. Get it.
Let's go. I want to see Spartan clean up his chase on his next run. Looking really good from both of them on that first zone. Wow, looking really good. Oh, he could have been a little bit deeper on that inside clip. Looking pretty good right there on those two touch and goes, man. That was a beautiful outside wall. That was an amazing run from both drivers.
I agree. But I'm telling you, I was trying to tell you earlier, it's only going to get harder on these judges as the night goes along.
What the? OG teleporting.
OG reset.
As we're ready to roll. Wow, really close from Spartan.
Yep, he's right on his door, ain't he?
Both could have been a little bit closer on that inside clip, but very similar on that zone right there also. Could have been a little bit wider on that touch and go. Man, Spartan just giving them door kisses left and right.
Oh, and they both crossed, just barely staying inside. That's going to be tough. That is going to be a tough decision from if I was judging anyways. Those are close.
Goss. Dub's gonna go to CLB.
CLB.
From what I heard. One second. dub is going to go to CLB. They're just minute things from each other's runs. I think one could have been a little bit deeper on his own where the other one was deeper. And then the chase on Spartan's chase, he looked like kind of like a V.
All right.
Instead of matching the angle.
Makes sense to me.
Super close. Super close.
It's gonna be that way from here on out, man. Everything's gonna be very, very tight.
CLB is going straight to the finals.
Right on. What do we got up next? Sub and whom?
Sub and OG.
Sub and OG. Means you're going to get out there and cone car, yeah?
Everybody that's Alrighty. Drivers ready? 3, 2, 1,
I don't know if there was an inch of zone that subbed it and it was just good grief.
Drivers ready? 3, 2, 1,
They basically missed that inside right there. Oh, and a little wall tap as well. That might be the deciding factor.
What we got, big dogs? What we got, boys?
Judges have made their call. Sub is going to take the win on that one due to OG's wall tap right there on the last outer. So now we've got OG and COB? No. Spartan and OG for third place battle right here, ladies and gentlemen. Tires are plenty warm, I believe, by now. Little contact right there. Nothing that seemed to affect Spartan. A little shallow on those two touching goes. Wall tap. Wall tap's been a thing all night, it seems like. There it is again. That might actually force an OMT, to be honest with you.
It's going to be an OMT, but just wait a minute. Curry stepped away for a little bit. He'll be back in a few. Spartan, you'll be leading again, my boy. It's an OMT. I'll tell you after this run. It's 112-703.
What do we got? An OMT?
Yeah, OMT.
Uh-oh, something's going on with my controller. Hang on. My game is frozen. Nope, never mind. Here we go. Good grief. Sorry if I blew everybody's ears out just then.
Drivers ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Tire drop right before the finish. Might be the deciding factor on that one. Not gonna lie.
Okay. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Spartan, stay in the lobby for me because we'll throw you the top 3 picture.
Spartan. Spartan with the win. Proximity and tire drops seems to be the word, so he's going to take third place for sure. Right now we are running first and second place. This is the final right here.
This is for all the marbles. Look at Sub.
CLB and Sub. Sub coming out of the dark horse position, kind of. Like you said, he's been absent for a little bit. Finally getting back in here and making a showing of his damn self.
As we're getting ready to go. Two really good drivers right here.
No doubt.
Sub a little shallow to get that proximity back. There he goes. He's finally matching the line. CLB always filling those zones out. He's been doing that really good all night.
I agree.
A little bit of contact from Sub.
Didn't seem to affect CLB though.
So,
A little
CLB's
short
a
on
little
that touch and
shallow.
go.
And door taps. Oh, excuse me.
Nope.
Sub coming to initiation. He's been a little slow on initiation.
Yeah, he's not snapping it in there.
Oh,
That's
no.
unfortunate. Wall grinding a little bit.
And
and
two
two
tire
tire
drops.
drops. Is he going to stick with it?
It's an incomplete run from Sub.
That's unfortunate, man.
Sounds like the dub's going to go to CLB.
Looks that way currently. Unless Sub comes in and says that he had lag on his end. It looks pretty clear here. Do we have any reports from Sub on lag or anything, or is he just saying that he...
Judges are still collaborating. They're going to do an OMT on Sub's lead because he got kicked out of the game.
He got kicked out of the game.
From the looks of it, yeah. That's what OG came back with.
All right. Run it again.
See what we got from this OMT on this run.
Just this one, huh?
It's not an OMT, just a rerun.
Just a rerun.
Yeah.
It's one of the unfortunate things about online gaming, man. The internet can be weird.
Exactly.
A little bit over the wall tap there.
Couldn't tell if it was a tire drop or not, but if not, that was pretty close.
Didn't seem like it to me, but you're right. It's going to be super tight.
Sub's been filling out those touch and goes a lot better than anybody else that I've seen.
I agree.
Except for COB. COB's been hitting those touch and goes pretty damn good all night.
Stayed inside all the way to the finish. Good clean run. Let's see what the judge has got to say about that. I don't envy their position, man. They might have to pick that one apart a little bit, unless there was just something screamingly obvious that we missed while we were watching it happen.
Dub is going to go to CLB. I guess he just ran a little bit better lead and had a little bit better chase. I think Sub dropped a tire on one zone and he didn't.
They must have saw that right there at that touch and go.
So your
we thought
winner,
there might have been one there. They must have seen it.
Yeah, your winner of round 6 of the S.O.G DC is CLB. We got second place with Sub, and third goes to Spartan.
All right. Well done, fellas. Really appreciate everybody coming out and participating. Thank you so much for all that. We're going to do some pictures and get out of here. You have a good night.